You're Perp back with another video, and this is an album I was pretty much anticipating ever since, he started teasing this album. I'm talking about Tory Lanez's brand new album, Alone at Prom. And ironically, I never went to my prom. I was pretty much going straight to the shore. I went straight down to the shore, didn't really go to prom, didn't really care to. So that's pretty ironic. The title's name is Alone at Prom. I just wanted to put that out there. But we're going to take a look at the album art and, also break down this track list, because this is pretty simple. It's just a really easy kind of listen. This whole album is pretty much a vibe. It's nothing to really take too serious. It just goes to show you how, versatile Tory Lanez is. That's one thing I like about just him as an artist. Say what you want about him outside of rap or whatever, but music wise, he brings a lot of creativity and stuff like that, and I can really see that with this album. It really stays true to that whole 80s theme. The Weeknd pretty much did his kind of 80s like type of album with After Hours. So yeah, I did say that a while ago on Twitter that Tory's kind of stepping and taking like a page out of Abel's book. So that's pretty interesting to me. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. This is definitely more 80s though than the Weeknd's album, but it's very repetitive. There's definitely the theme and just the overall like production is very repetitive. That's not a bad thing, because at that time you did hear a lot of songs just like this, and it's pretty much a basic concept, like he's heartbroken, he's alone, trying to get back to this girl and stuff like that. It's pretty simple, nothing too wild, but I do like the production. There's a lot of really heavy 80s types of songs mixed a little bit with like today's type of sound. It's really interesting how it blends together, you know what I'm saying? So the production is definitely A1. But like I said, this is probably not going to be for everybody. If you didn't like that type of music at that time, then I don't see this really crossing over with a lot of people. I don't expect this album to do like football numbers and anything like that. This probably will be his lowest selling album or something like that, maybe, or one of his projects, because it's going to be interesting, because I think the rollout for this was pretty good, in my opinion. But like I said, like that whole 80s type of theme might not be for everybody, especially since every type of medium has milked the 80s to death. So I can understand why this wouldn't interest some people. Now, I really don't have any real negatives about this album, to be honest. Like, I can listen to every single song on this and just be completely fine and just be like background music for me. So with that being said, I could just pick out a few of my favorite songs that I think are real standouts. I like the 87 Stingray. I like the Lady of Namek, the first track that he put out. Also, I really enjoyed the song that was called Hurt from Mercury. I think that's probably my favorite song off this. Everything else, blends in really well. Like I said, if you're rolling up, you just chilling with friends or something like that, it's just a little get together, this is a nice album to listen to. Do you guys have any, negatives about this album? Is it too repetitive for you? Do you think Tory should never have done this album? Is this his worst project to date? I want to know your feelings. Let me know how you guys feel about this album in the comments below, and make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at PerpMinder420, and I will see y'all in the next album review very soon.